Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Learn in DSA. So today we are trying to solve LeetCode2566 problem. This is the daily problem solving for 14th June uh, 2025. So let's get started. So here, according to the problem statement, it is provided that find maximum difference, remapping a digit. So basically, what the problem states, you are given an integer num. So basically, we are provided an integer num with num is having some digits. So you know that Bob will sneakily remap one of the 10 possible digits 0 to 9 to another digit. Return the difference between the maximum and minimum values Bob can make by remapping exactly one digit in num. So we can remap exactly one digit in num to find the maximum and the minimum values. So here some notes are provided, like when Bob remaps a digit d1 to another digit d2, Bob replaces all occurrences of d1 in num with d2. So basically, if Bob takes a one digit, then he replaces that one digit with all the occurrences of that digit in the whole number. For the maximum and for the minimum also. So Bob can remap a digit to itself, in which case num does not change. Bob can also remap a digit to itself, and in that case the num doesn't change, because if we remap 9 to 9, then the num will not be changed now. Bob can remap different digits for obtaining minimum and maximum values respectively. Okay, so to obtain the minimum and maximum values, different digits can be selected. Okay, so the resulting number after remapping can contain leading zeros. The resulting number can contain zeros. Okay, so like the zeros can be at start also, these leading zeros. So basically, in this example provided, let's dive deep into this. So num is equals to 11891. So basically, what the problem statement is telling, that we can convert one of the digit to make the maximum element, and we can convert one of the digit all of its occurrences to get it minimum element also. So according to number theory, we can tell that if we convert the first digit, if the first digit is not 9, then if we convert the first digit to 9, then it gives us the maximum amount of number in that case. And if we replace that digit to 0, then we get the minimum number. Okay, so in this case, if num is equals to 11891, so basically, if we replace the num, this num first element, that is 1, with 9, because 1 is not equals to 9, so we can replace 1 with 9. So we will be getting num equals 99899. Okay, so this will be the maximum element, max num. Okay, so similarly, how can we get the min num? So basically, num is 11891, so we will be selecting the first digit. So first digit is 1. We can convert the 1 to 0. So min num will be 0, 0, 890. So basically, it will be 890. So what we need to return is the difference between the max num and min num. So max num minus min num is equals to 899 minus 0890. So it will be basically 99009. According to the problem, it is the same one. So we are going correct. Similar goes to this example also. If num is equals to 90, then the max digit will be, like the first one is 9, so obviously the second digit will be changed, the 0 will be changed to 9 to get the max num, so it will be 99, and the min num will be, the first 9 will be changed to 0, so it will be 0. So 99 minus 0 is obviously 99, so the output is 99. Okay, so let's move on to the coding part of this. So basically, let's number by dividing the, by doing num percent 10 for a series of time, but that will be very difficult. So what can be an easier approach? An easier approach can be if we convert the nums to a string. Okay, so if we convert the nums to a string, then we will be getting the num in a string format, and we can iterate all the characters of the string. That is easier to do. So let's convert that. String s is equals to 2 underscore string. This is used in C++ to convert a num to string. The num is provided, so basically the s is our string. So basically we will be storing the maximum digit to be replaced, to get the maximum number we have to select the maximum digit to be replaced. Like if the first digit is 9, then we will not be replacing that now, because it will be the same number. Then we will be moving on to the second digit, so we have to select the maximum digit to be replaced. So we can take that as a character char max dig to replace. Okay, so max digit to be replaced is initially set as backend, because we need to search that. And then for char c, character c iterates to each character of the string. So this is iterating to each character of s. So if the first character, if any of the character is not equals to 9, then we will be taking that digit only. Okay, so for that, if c is not equals to 9, then we will be storing the max dig to replace in c. Okay, so if we get a max digit to replace, then we will be breaking that statement, because we need not to take many digits, we need only one digit to be replaced. Okay, so now we need to make a copy of this our original string. We need to make a copy of our original string s, because where we will be converting our string to the max string. So the another copy will be the max string, and we similarly we will be using a copy to store the minimum string also. So string max string equals s. The copy is made. Okay, so if max dig to replace is not equals to this, so if max digit to replace is not empty, okay, so for in this we will be making a for loop to iterate through each of the characters of the string to find the number of occurrences of that max digit. Like in this case 1, so 1 is occurring for 3 times, so we will be replacing 1 with 9 as 3 times. So for that we need to run this loop for char ampersand c max string. Okay, so if c is equals to max digit to replace, if the character is equals to, if that character is pointing to is equals to the max digit to replace, then we will be replacing our character with 9. Okay, so basically we are converting the maximum digit to 9 to get the maximum number according to the number theory. Okay, so similarly we will be doing char minimum digit to replace. So similarly we will be doing char minimum digit to replace. So char min dig to replace. Okay, so that will be storing the first character of the string only now, because the number will not be containing 0 in the first. That is obvious. In this case it is 118910 is something which we don't put at the first in the question, but in the output we can put 0 to the first. So basically the first character of the string is our minimum digit to be replaced. If the first digit is changed to 0, then obviously our character brings down from 4 digit to 3 digit, from 3 digit to 2 digit, and from 2 to 1, similar to that. So it's a basic thing to convert. So string minimum string equals s. Again we are making a copy of our string s as minimum string, where we will be storing the minimum string. So for char ampersand. Again we are iterating to each element of the character to calculate the minimum string, to replace all that identical characters to that element, the 0 to 0, like the first element, whatever the first element is, like if the number is 3233, so if the first element is 3, then that 3 is replaced with 0, and that total word like 3233, that total number is has now become 0200. So this kind of, so basically for char ampersand c, if c equals min dig to replace, so basically we will be doing c, if c is equals to 0, initially we were taking c as 9, we are setting c as 9, now we are setting c as 0. Okay, so now we are returning, now we can see that here we are initially converting our number to a string. So basically to perform that subtraction part, like to perform the subtraction of the maximum and minimum, we need to convert our string to integer again. So for that we need to use stoi, this is used in C++ to convert string to integer again. So stoi max str minus stoi min str. Okay, so let's run this, let's see if it works. So basically this is providing us a wrong answer, expected 99, output is 90. Okay, so let's run this. So basically we can see here that this num is not coming correct, like this output should be 99, expected is 99, but we are getting 90. So let's look on into the problem, what kind of error here is. So let's, if c is not equals to 9, here we can see we are comparing the character with an integer directly, so we need to take this in character like 9 as a character. So we need to take this 9 as a character, not an integer. So this thing need to be done. So let's run this again and see like what kind of. So basically now we can see it is running fine, accepted both the test cases, and yeah, runtime is 100%, and yeah. Also, if we discuss about the time and space complexity for this, then we can see here that that initially we convert the num to string, so this is taking an time complexity of big O of n, and to traverse and modify the string again, for this max one to traverse and modify the string, it is taking a time complexity of big O of n, and for the min again big O of n, so big O of n plus big O of n plus big O of n is big O of n, so time complexity is big O of n, and space complexity is for storing two string, max string and min string, these two max string and this min string, like max string and min string, so it is taking a space complexity of big O of 1. So let's write this also. Time complexity big O of n, and space complexity big O of n. So thank you for watching. You can see here that the runtime is 100% and memory is this, and thank you for watching, guys.